CHISME.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the CHISME Report. I'm your host Danny Flores. Con todos ustedes. In today's video, we're actually going to be diving into the royalty family because yo, I just heard this story. I should have covered it a long time ago, but yo, I'm covering it right now, and I feel like this story should be heard by millions and millions of people. As much as millions of subscribers the royalty family has, they should all hear this. But before I start with the video, I do want to give like a trigger warning because it has a lot of emotional things, a lot of, you know, kids crying. So I just want to warn you guys before we start. But if you're new here, I usually send everyone to go get their snacks and come back and enjoy the video. So yeah, go do that. So let's get into the royalty family. If you guys don't know them, they're here on YouTube, family channel, basically like the Ace family. But I do want to say they might be worse, a little worse than the Ace family, just because this revolves around their son Ferran. The people involved in this channel is Ali, Andrea, Milan, and Ferran. So if you're new to them and just starting to watch them on YouTube, you could see they look like a big happy family, but in reality, they're not. They're actually miserable, I want to say. Everyone, including the kid Ferran. First, let me tell you, Ali is not the real dad of Ferran. Ferran has his biological dad that goes by the name of Pierre, and he's currently in Mexico City. But the whole reason I'm actually making this video is because of Pierre. He is going through a lot with his family, trying to get his son back. But of course, I gotta give you guys some backstory. So around, you know, February 2021, they actually came out with the video saying, "I'm not Ferran's father," and they actually had this to say. So let's review that and talk about it, because yo, this thing seems really fake, and yeah, I just don't know what's going on in their head when they do this. Like I said, it looks very, very scripted. Like the boy Ferran is not wanting to say these stuff. The story he makes up is like, the story they make up is really not, you know, clicking. But anyways, let's show you guys, because it's, I'm telling you, it's something else.
A lot of you guys have been asking if I am Ferran's biological dad.
Can I explain the story first, or
yeah, go ahead, explain the story.
All right, guys. So Ferran and I came to United States 7 years ago. Yeah. By that time, he was 3 years old, and then I came here for work. As you know, guys, I'm a TV host. So.
Oh yeah, she says she's a TV host, but we'll get into what she really did back home. But just keep in mind, she said she was a TV host and nothing else.
Yeah, so he was 3 years old by that time, and then we had an amazing opportunity, and we were so blessed to meet someone like Ali in our lives. And then since there, we started being closer and closer. We bonded, and we are the family that we are right now.
Yeah, so I met Ferran when he was 3 years old. I'm not his biological dad, but I consider myself as his dad. I love him to death. He's amazing. He's like my son. I treat him like my son. You don't have to be someone's biological dad to be their father figure.
Okay, so here they're making it seem that, you know, Ferran's dad, biological dad, was never in the picture. Just keep in mind what these people are saying, because we're going to get into it, guys. I'm telling you, we're going to get into it. There's a lot of things that have come out. So yeah, just keep watching.
I love him as if he was my own, and we've bonded ever since we met. You know, I met him when he was 3 years old. We had so much fun. We used to play all the time. Until this day, we're like best friends, father and son. And
I'm not crying because it's a sad story or anything. It's just, it's so beautiful the way how we met each other and the family that we are right now.
Sometimes things happen unexpectedly. You never know what's going to happen in your life, but I've been blessed to be part of their family and to have one family together. When I met them, I didn't have much.
As you can see in Ferran's face, it looks like he wants to cry, but I'm not sure if he wants to cry because, you know, they're acting, or because he actually legit misses his real dad. Like, poor kid, dude. I'm telling you, I'm saying poor kid because I already know more stuff that's like I'm gonna tell you right now. But yeah, it's just sad to see him like that.
But now I feel like I have it all. We're not perfect, and we don't want to be perfect. And the most important thing is that we love each other. That's all that matters.
We love each other so much. We support each other so much. But I think that Ferran wants to say something.
Go ahead, Ferran.
Yeah, so I want to tell you guys the story of how me and my mom met Ali. So here's the story. It started at a restaurant where I was just playing by the door, and it was like a glass door. So I saw
This story sounds so fake, so just keep that in mind.
this really tall dude just come up, and he was like waving high, and then he started playing with me on the glass door. And then I told my mom, look, somebody's playing with me. And then from just there on, we sat, we ate, and I tried to guess his name, which I never guessed until he told me. And then we ate, and then from that day, we just had a lot of fun. And it's like a, I don't know, it's not a sad story, it's just like
Good
It
memories.
is
Yeah, it's
actually
good
very
memories.
Good
sad.
memories. You love me?
yeah, I love you,
And I love you too.
it's not that he's my biological dad. We're homies, we're best friends. That's why I call him Ali.
Yeah. He calls me Ali not out of disrespect. He calls me Ali because we have a close
He calls you Ali because that's your name, bro. Like,
bond and we feel so connected to each other. He's like my son, my best friend, my brother, and I take care of him so much, you know, as if he's my son. So I consider him being my son.
I'm still crying.
Why? Why?
Because you know that I'm sensitive. I'm super sensitive, guys, and these memories are just so beautiful. Nothing
Yeah.
to be sad about or anything. It's
he's
just so beautiful.
And for all those
God
people,
bless us so much.
for all those people out there that feel like you shouldn't be with a woman that has a kid already, or you shouldn't go out with someone that has a kid. Look how my life turned out. You know, I'm so blessed. We're the royalty family now.
screw that. We're gonna get into it right now because they're giving their subscribers this image that they're happy, perfect, or whatnot. But guys, let me give you a little background actually on on this situation, a little bit more than you guys probably did not know that watch them or don't watch them. But anyways, as you guys see, the royalty family on YouTube, very big, very successful. They look happy, perfect, blah, blah, blah. But as you guys saw, Ferran's story sounds so fake. Like, how are you going to meet someone in the coffee shop? Yes, there's people that meet in coffee shops, whatever. But yo, your kid is talking to a stranger. A stranger is playing with your kid in the window. And keep in mind, where's his actual dad? Like, they don't mention his dad anywhere in this clip or in this video. Like, no, they try to, keep his dad away, try to keep Ferran and his dad separated, but you'll later find out why or what happened. But let's give you a little, a background story of Andrea, because if you guys did not know where she comes from. But Andrea is basically from Colombia. And you know how she told you guys she was a TV host. What she did not tell you, what she missed to inform you guys, was that she was actually, doing the dirty. She was a porn star by the name of Selena Spice. Yes, no, like Selena, no, Selena Spice. And let me tell you, if you search up that name, you're going to find her on some sites that, are not age appropriate, But she ended up not liking that lifestyle, and she ended up moving to Mexico City with Pierre, Ferran's dad. So Ferran's dad actually helped her out move, brought her to Mexico. And in Mexico, she was actually working for a model agency, modeling a lot of the things. And she, again, became tired of that career and said, yo, I want to do something else. So Pierre actually said, yo, let's try this. Let's try to DJ or something like that. Well, that became a thing. And they actually traveled to LA and, because I guess they got gigs, modeling gigs or DJ gigs, whatever the case was. So they're out in LA, and to my knowledge, she stays there because she becomes a TV host. So she was actually saying the truth about the whole TV host situation. And if you guys are Hispanic like me, Mexican, Latino, she was actually working for, I believe they said Estrella TV, which, I feel like my mom watches that too sometimes. But yeah, she was a TV host for that, network.
Y gracias por no fallar a nuestra cita. Iniciamos Alarma TV. Queremos mandar un saludo muy afectuoso a toda la comunidad guatemalteca en este hermoso país.
And then Pierre claims that, Andrea was starting to change, not really wanting to be with, with Pierre or the son Ferran. She was busy doing her own thing, and she told him, yo, I don't have time for you. So she started becoming angry and, just distant. But what I forgot to actually mention, Of course, they needed visas to come over to work and stuff. And, you know, Pierre actually said, yo, I'll pay for the visas for all of us because, you know, the kid, Ferran, Andrea, and Pierre had to travel. Oh, they're in Los Angeles now, established. And yeah, you know, she's changing, her mood's changing, not really lovey-dovey, I guess. So Pierre was like, yo, what's going on? Like you're acting way different. So he actually followed her in the car, and that's when he saw that she was legit cheating on him with Ali. Like literally the dude that you guys see in the royalty family, Ali, was Andrea's side dude. Like what? So that's what I'm saying. This whole BS story about, you know, Ferran actually meeting Ali at a coffee shop or whatever he said it was is so BS, guys, because Pierre said that it was like a no. Andrea and Ali actually met in a 24-hour fitness, because back in the day when Pierre and Andrea were actually a couple, they used to go to that gym, and basically every day gym. And Ali was there too, and something with Andrea's arm was Arabic, and you know, Ali's Arabic, so he went up to her and said, yo, what's good? And I do gotta give a big props to the Dad Challenge podcast, because he actually interviewed Pierre, and that's when I saw this whole thing where, you know, Pierre actually said she cheated on him, blah, blah, blah. And Pierre actually said that Andrea was very toxic and cruel. There was this point where, you know, they were arguing. He goes to the son's room because that's where his clothes was. And, you know, Pierre was like, yo, can you be quiet? Keep it down because he's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. And Andrea pushes him. And then, you know, the son wakes up. It's like, Mom, what are you doing? Andrea actually shoves Ferran on the face, and he starts bleeding. And then that's when, you know, Pierre gets up and he's like, yo, don't do that. Don't hit my son. I'm going to go call the cops. So what Andrea does, she actually runs to the kitchen, gets a knife, starts cutting herself, and tells Pierre, yes, y'all probably going to think I'm crazy, but I'll show you the clip right now. She tells Pierre, if you call the cops, I'm going to say you hurt our son and you cut me with this knife. Tell me you're dating a Latina without telling me you're dating a Latina. Like, what the heck, bro?
She hit my son in the nose. He became too blood. He used to have like 3 years and a half. I became like from the closet. I stand up. I take her and I tell to her, this is the last time you touch my kid. You are going to jail. So I called the 911. In that moment, she ran to the kitchen. She take a knife. And she began to make like hers by herself. And she told me, if the police come right now, I'm gonna say that you hit my son and you try to kill me. So it's up to you. So the 911 answered to me, and I said, the woman said to me, what's going on? And I said, no, I'm sorry. It's everything okay. And she said to me, there's a kid crying. No, I say it's okay. I'm sorry. So I shut down the call. After 2 seconds, they call me again. And
I don't know if you guys know that, but if you hang up on the operator, they're gonna call you right away, because you can't just hang up on them. But I understand where he's coming from. He's scared. He doesn't want to lose his kid. And like I said, yo, Andrea's very toxic and cruel. Like, what girl does that? Your kid is in the same room. You see, that's why I'm saying, yo, they might be worse than the Ace family at this point. But let's keep watching.
Went like out of my house they don't listen for I'm crying, because I knew that with the police came, who was going to be in jail?
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously me.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Yes, obviously. Thank you. Why is it that, you know, when, for example, this whole Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard case, you know, they never want to believe the guy. The police always tend to believe the woman. And understandable, yes, women do get hurt, but not just women. Guys, we get hurt as well. And in this situation, I feel like Pierre is actually, like pleading for help. And you guys will see later, like what else is going on. And it just sucks to be in his position. That's why I'm making this video. I want justice for Pierre specifically and his son, Ferran. I just want them back together, reconnected, because he said he hasn't seen his son in over maybe 4 years, which, bro, and let me tell you, he did go back to Mexico. He's back in Mexico City. The kids over here. It's just a mess, guys. That's not it. She also broke his window. Yes, shattered his car window, guys. And remember how I told you that, you know, he paid for all the visas so they could go to LA? Well, I don't know how in the world she canceled his visa when they were out in LA. So he had to move back to Mexico without Ferran or Andrea, without his kid. Forget about Andrea at this point. Without his kid. Like, how hard is that? Like going to a different country and you don't have your kid by your side. And there was actually a video of Ferran crying. And I'm gonna show you the video, but this is a very strong video. It's a kid crying, Ferran crying, pleading for his dad to stay in the US.
I'm asking for help. Hi, my name is Ferran Lepine, and my mom's name is Andrea Rincon Espada, and I'm doing this video for my dad because my mom took my dad's work papers, and now she's asking for child support. And if my dad doesn't have enough money to pay the child support, and if he doesn't, he has to go to Mexico for a lot of years. And then if that happens, that's gonna break my heart. Please support my dad here. I want to keep singing every 15 days.
And just a little side note about this whole Ali guy, he does seem sketchy. You know, people allegedly are saying back in the day, he used to clone credit cards, which is like, what? That's literally how he made his money. And Andrea actually told that to Pierre, like, yo, Pierre actually asked her, like, what do you see in this guy? What does he do, like, for work? Like, what's his job? And she straight up told him, like, yeah, he clones credit cards. What? But that's all alleged. And apparently there's nothing towards, you know, like no evidence. Maybe he got his name cleared. Ali got his name cleared. I don't know. It just keeps getting crazier and crazier at this point. But the next video I'm going to show you, and trigger warning once again, guys, is where, you know, Ferran, he's about 3-4 years old. And the dad actually started recording him because he couldn't believe what he was hearing. Like, yo, why is a 3-year-old talking about this? Or why should there be this in a household? But anyways, he talks about Ali and Andrea had almost 23 guns. Yes, guys, 23 guns. What? Who has 23 guns at their house? This is insane, bro. But I'm gonna show you the video where he's talking about it because I strongly feel he shouldn't be at that house.
De él.
Mi mamá las vio
Ajá.
y después ella me dijo cómo son. Yo no ni siquiera las vi.
Pero no dices que él te las quería mostrar.
Yo digo, pero yo no las quise ver.
Pero ahí
Me
está.
vi cogiendo la cama.
¿Eh?
Me fui cogiendo la cama.
Bro, a kid should never run to his bed and cover himself because he's scared to be in his house with those.
Y me tapé con la cobija a mi cara y mis ojos.
Para no ver las pistolas.
¿Por
no
qué,
verlas.
dude?
¿Y dónde tenían las pistolas? ¿En la
su
casa de
ca-
quién?
En su coche.
Ah, en su coche tienen pistolas. Ah, ¿sí?
Tienen como 23 o algo.
¿Cuántas pistolas tenían?
Mi mamá me dijo que tenía 23.
23
Pistolas.
freaking guns.
Wow. ¿Pero y quién te las quería mostrar? ¿Nadie?
Solo el Robert.
Pero no se llama
Solo
Robert. A tu mamá le dice Robert, pero se llama Ali. Es el alto, ¿no?
Sí, es el alto.
¿Qué coche tiene?
Él tiene una camioneta que es como un monster truck.
¿Grandota? ¿Y ahí
Sí.
donde tiene
Search
las
your
armas?
brains, bro.
Allí en su cajuela.
¿Ah, sí?
Wow. Telling you, that's tough to see, especially, I'm telling you, kids always tell the truth when they're like younger. They're so innocent. They just speak their mind and what's going on in their household. And this is what I feel like Ferran said, yo, they have 23 guns. Like, but we do see later on that, he doesn't want to kind of be there. He wants to go with his dad. And basically this whole Andrea and Ali situation is, I don't even want to say these words, but like they have him hostage in their own home. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, I just feel like we need justice for Pierre and his son Ferran. And also Pierre actually claims that, allegedly thinks that, Andrea and Ali actually sent people to go hurt him, and someone got a knife and wanted to potentially unalive him, which is very scary. I'm not gonna say this is too much, just because we're seeing all this that the boys saying, we're seeing the lies, we're about to see more videos about Andrea going crazy. But yeah, I don't know what's in her head, if she actually did that. Like I'm saying, this is all allegedly. This is not confirmed. He just really strongly feels that they sent someone to hurt him, to maybe possibly unalive him. That way, their family's better. I don't know. But then there's also a claim of, her getting on top of his car and not wanting to get down, yelling, screaming, and maybe, let me just show you, because it's intense. So this is actually Andrea being all, just see for yourself, toxic.
Helping you.
Okay, dile que no quiero estar contigo, yo quiero estar con él.
I'm helping you, bro. Bro,
I'm helping you. I'm trying to tell him to be with you.
Huh?
I'm trying to tell him to be with you.
Okay, I want to pay my
So the guy next to him, it's Ali. Ali's right there. Basically telling Pierre, yo, I slept with your wife. I swear. And Pierre's like, yes, I know, dude. I seen pictures or whatnot. But he also claims that, this is what Pierre is saying, that he claimed that he was just with Andrea for the social media. It doesn't show it here, but that's what, Pierre is claiming.
Helping him.
today.
Yeah.
Call him today.
Yeah.
I want to say
but tomorrow she's gonna say fuck you, bro. So be ready for that. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's why she came back to you.
yeah, I know. She's desperate.
Hey, can you get out of here? I'll talk to you for 10 minutes and I'll tell you everything.
I'm not typing you. I'm typing her. Okay, don't feel like bad.
Not bad.
She's a good woman, bro. Good woman.
Straight up blind.
I don't.
She goes.
Bro, what are you gonna do about this?
Andrea, bájate de mi coche.
But yeah, all of this comes back to, the royalty family not, letting Ferran see his dad, Pierre, because, Andrea told Pierre that, yeah, you're going to be able to see your son. But there's times where they go to trips. They're literally in Mexico. Keep in mind, Pierre can't cross the border because, she canceled the visa or whatever. There's times where the royalty family is in Mexico, but they never hit up. They never call Pierre, come hang out with, his son, or the son goes to him, pick him up. They never call him. They always avoid him. And like I mentioned, Pierre hasn't seen his son in the past 4 years. So yeah, imagine how he feels. And someone from the royalty family anonymously actually hit up Pierre and the Dad Pod Challenge, or the Dad Challenge podcast, and said that, Andrea was a really bad mom. But let's play some of the interview, and this is where it tells you, what is Andrea at home.
So Pierre and I both were contacted by an inside source of the royalty family. We're not going to give away names. We're not going to give away relationships, nothing like that. We're not even going to tell you specific stories that would give it away. But just know it's like inside family.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The fact that these people reached out to us says a lot about Andrea.
Yes.
And a lot about Ali as well.
Yes.
Okay? And so the fact that they reached out to us means that they hate Andrea.
Yes.
Okay?
Ali's family hates Andrea.
Yes, and that's what we found out specifically, is that Ali's family, brothers, he has 2 brothers, and mom and dad. I think dad is in the picture as well. I'm not sure, but usually dad doesn't say it. I didn't hear anything about the dad. But
the brother that helps him a lot to make research on internet.
The fixer.
Yeah.
The fixer.
The fixer. He hates Andrea.
This is what we found out. Not only that, but they can't even get along ever. And the wedding was, I'm not even sure if they were at the wedding. I think they were, but it was like some kind of like, they're not in any of the videos. They hate Andrea for a lot of reasons.
Yes.
Mainly that she is not Arabic. Like, that's one of the big ones. It's one of the big ones. What do the sources tell you about why they hate Andrea?
First of all, because she's a Latin woman and she don't speak well English. Mm-hmm. She don't do nothing she's not a good mom. She's not a good wife. She don't cook anything. Mm-hmm. She told me everything. Like they described me, Andrea, like I was when I was married with her. Like Andrea wake up and she didn't make any egg scramble like to my son or even to me.
Kind of sad.
Nothing. I made everything for my son. I'm the man who was the wife. You know?
No, you're just a good dad. What I found, exact same thing, is that she doesn't cook at all anything. Like they just hire everything out. They hire nannies. They hire people to watch their kids. They hire people to get their mail. They hire people to take their kids to school. They hire people.
I feel like that's the case with most YouTubers. I'm not defending Andrea in any situation because you have to bond with your kids. But what they're gonna get into, Andrea doesn't even bond with her kids, but people do change when they have money. They literally want everything made for them. Like they said, Andrea doesn't even cook anymore. She hires cooks. Low key, I'll do the same thing. But she's hiring people for every single thing. But let's get back into it because it gets more interesting.
Hang out with their kids. It's all hired out, and it's usually, I'm not sure if it's one or two people, but they have almost live-in staff.
Yes. And they told me that she don't take care of Milan also.
No,
this is not my kid, but I don't care. But
apparently,
it's a kid.
apparently the people that Ali and Andrea hire are the ones that take care of the newborn in every single way, unless they're in a video, and then they take the video. And then they give the kid back to whoever they've hired, whoever this person is, right? Yes. And then the same thing with Ferran. Yes. She's not a mother, everybody. No. What you need to know is that she's not even, what we found out is that she is not present in their lives at all. She is a greedy, disgusting, selfish woman who only cares about herself, even over Ali. Ali and her are not, they are married. Mm-hmm.
But this is a business.
But it is a business relationship.
I could see that being a business relationship. But yes, they go on saying that she's a bad mom. And I don't know, this whole YouTube thing, this whole YouTube marriage, like they said, a business marriage, which I totally agree. Some people might have those on YouTube just because you're seeing a significantly amount of money in your bank account every day. I'm telling you, some of these people make over $100,000 a month. Yes, guys, a month. That's more than an average person makes a year. Like, that's crazy ass money. And let's just go a little bit back to the beginning, because as I told you guys, when I showed you the first clip, it does seem that, when they said, oh, I'm not, when Ali said, I'm not his biological dad. And we do see Ferran kind of, acting in a way, but it's not very good acting because he's a kid. But there was this other video that came out recently or started going viral about this guy coming up to them in a mall. And let me tell you, once we see the video, I'll commentate. But he goes up to the royalty family. He sees the royalty family and asks Ferran, yo, what's going on with your dad? Why would you go up to a kid and ask him questions about his dad at first? Second of all, this whole thing, this whole video, this whole TikTok looks really fake. And it's just not the vibe. The vibe is off.
The royalty fam. I see the royalty fam right there. I think I'm gonna go with him. Oh my god. Yo, royalty fam. What's up? How's it going? Yo, Brian, what's going on, man? Yo.
Okay, you see how you just go straight to the kid and the mall's empty. What the? A grown-ass, a teenager going up to a kid asking him this.
I don't know if you heard, but your he's been looking for you. Are you guys aware of this? He's been posting a lot of things looking for you. Have you guys heard about what's been going on?
Are you being serious? You know it's all lies, right?
I mean,
Look, to be honest, bro, I'm just tired of this, okay? All this lies that he's putting out there about my mom, my family, it's just like so tiring. It's like super annoying. Like, all this same King Ferran stuff is all nonsense, bro. Like, I'm fine, I'm here, I'm living life, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I've seen all the videos, all that disgusting stuff that he's doing. It's just, it hurts, man. It hurts to know that that's my dad, and it's like, it's sad. Somebody please tell him to stop. Like, it's fine.
we're not looking for drama or anything. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Yeah, that's, like I said, this looks very scripted, like the royalty family, either someone personal to them or someone close to them, sorry, you know, helped them out with this video, or they just hired someone. But the truth is that, you know, this insider, this is kind of messed up. The person that actually reached out to Pierre and the Dad Challenge podcast actually said the opposite, that Ferran doesn't really feel this way. Ferran cries for his dad. He misses his dad. And it's just really sad seeing this, because Andrea went through this whole thing, cheating on Pierre, losing her family of 3, and then going to this guy that allegedly was cloning freaking credit cards, you know, just not in a good place in his life. Just, she lost all that for this fame, for this YouTube fame. And yeah, it's just, it is really sad, because the dad has no connection with his kid anymore, and the kid doesn't have connection with his dad. And then another thing that they were talking about was that Ali doesn't let Ferran go on the internet, like only to make YouTube videos, obviously, because they're his, you know, his bank. But yeah, he doesn't allow Ali to have a, or sorry, not Ali, but he doesn't allow Ferran to actually have a phone with internet. I'm like, all phones have internet, but yeah, they don't allow him on the internet, because if they do, we all have a strong feeling that Ferran is going to find out about this, about videos like I'm making, the Dad Challenge podcast is making. Even Ferran's dad is making videos wanting his son back. He has a whole YouTube channel. I'll probably link it down below, and you guys can see what he's filming there, or what kind of content he's putting out. But yes, the moral of this story is, parents, don't separate your kids from, you know, their dad, their mom. No, they need them in their life. And especially with this YouTube thing, like this kid, what is he, like 10, 12, 10, 11? Andrea and Ali are telling him what to say for the internet. And for him not to find the truth out, they're probably telling him his dad doesn't want to see him anymore. His dad hates him. They're feeding him all this in his ear. And, you know, one day he's probably going to believe it. But he needs to know what kind of people Andrea and Ali are. Not very good people, not very nice people. Really kind of bad, especially Andrea though, like being a mom and not being there for her kid, not bonding with the kid. And if that's true, they hire people to take care of the kid, and then, you know, once they do a video, they get their kid, but then once they're done, they're like, okay, go back to your nanny. Like, that is really messed up. You know, Pierre did say that she only wanted to focus on herself. She didn't really focus on, you know, Pierre or the son, which is sad. I wanted to bring this video out for, you know, awareness, to help Pierre out to come back to the US, fight for his kid, do what's right, have joint custody. That way, you know, I'm not saying Pierre should go take full custody for from Andrea. No, I mean, like I said, the kid needs both parents. So yes, he actually has a petition going on. I just signed it right now before filming this video. I'm gonna leave it down below, maybe in the pinned comments or in the description box. But guys, please, if you guys could do me a favor, go sign this petition, help Pierre come back to the US, fight for his son and what's right. His son is not supposed to be, you know, supposed to be on the internet doing all these things. His mom forcing him to say these things about his dad. Like, no, it's not right. But if you guys could do me a big favor, do Pierre a big favor, sign the petition down below, guys. That will be much appreciated. I know Pierre will love this. But yeah, that, I feel like this could be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this type of different video. You know, I usually make 8-minute videos, you know, just to shorten things up, but I feel like, you know, I had to elaborate with this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And if you guys want more videos like this, please let me know down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it, whatever you want to do. But other than that, guys, Let me know your thoughts down below. My name's Danny, and I'm out. Peace.
It just breaks my heart that I have a 9-year-old, I have a 20-year-old, I have a 15-year-old, and I have a 7-year-old. Breaks my effing heart if I can't hold my children. It breaks my heart for you, Pierre. It's not right. It's not right, man.
I'm sorry.
Don't
sorry, Josh. I'm sorry. I'm really. I feel sad because I really want my son back. He's like, I can cross the border, you know. I'm tired of my hands. And wow, I'm desperate, you know.
I know.
I'm so
we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna do what we can, Pierre, and we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done because this is criminal. This is nothing short of criminal. Okay, and we're gonna do this. I'm here. I'm fighting with you, buddy, and I got a lot of people here that are gonna be with you.
Thank you. Thank
awesome.
you, Josh.